So we're going to get this started. Welcome, everyone. I'm King Nico, leader of the Resistance, Crusaders of the Resistance. We're joined with the Palm Resistance as usual, Prince Elvis Jackson and Princess Coco Chanel. Here he is. He heard his name and he wants to say hello. So hi, everyone. I see everyone's here. That's why I started it. It's a Gaming with Shaz. True Christian. Yep, I read your messages and replied. Hello, Joel. God's Marine, Susie Rachel. Hello, what is up? So I'm going to keep this video short today because as True Christian is mentioning, this topic and a lot of topics I've been avoiding is because, yeah, they're going to flag the video and the channel and take it down. And as you already know, my channel's already been shadow banned. All my social media is a shadow ban, which is why I stress I need some help to share and get the information out there. Good evening, Ross. Hi, Raging River. David, yes, congratulations. I was tuned into David's introduction show today on his podcast. So congratulations, brother David. I'll be sure to share the link for that and look forward to your next podcast. Hi, Gloria. Good evening, Sarah. And Jungle Queen. Well, short because, you know, there's not too much. We're going to go over this episode, right, quickly. It's Family Guy. So the thing is, when it comes to this Hollywood, because we just did a show on Hollywood, or a couple now. We went over the movie Don't Look Up with the DiCaprio and all the Oscar stars were in it, right? And then we looked at This Is the End. So another star-studded film with musicians and comedians, more Bible prophecies in plain sight. So we're going to look into more Hollywood, but this time we're looking into the cartoons. So I'm just going to quickly bring up some stuff. So yeah, you're welcome, David. Samuel Adams is here. But I've already got the next shows already kind of organized. So I already want to do a segment on Adam and Eve. And then we're going to go back to our flat earth. And we're going to go right back to Genesis, to the creation, right? We're going to look more into the firmament. And then we're going to go back to the fake moon landing. So I'm going to bring up my screen here for everyone to share it. We're going to get into some Family Guy. But first, let me just put in the Gematria cartoons and go to reverse English Sumerian. So cartoons equals 666. There's that number. So we just make sure you can all see that. So yeah, I got it up on the screen. Hi, Matthew. So everyone's here. I honestly, God bless every single one of you. I cannot thank you, Crusaders, enough. We will crusade on. We have lots of resisting to do. Shalom, Lacey. Lady DR is here. God bless to everyone. Love you, Jungle Queen. Becca, greetings. Andre, brother, yes. So Andre is here. Finally got some news from the insurance. So I'll talk to you about that later. Jeez, it's getting crazy. We just got dumped like 40 centimeters of snow here in Ontario, or Southern Ontario in Toronto. And J7, hello, J7. So now we're getting started. So as you can see, I got cartoons on the screen, and cartoons and reversing the English Sumerian equals 666. So this cartoon, it is season 15, right? So season 15, episode 6, and it's called Hot Shots, right? So Lois decides not to give Stewie the jab because she wants to save him from autism, so causing Stewie to run away and causes the town to have an outbreak. So this episode is about an outbreak. So it is the Season 15, episode 6. So 1, 5, 6. We're going to look at the numbers 1, 5, and 6. And this season 15, as you can see, the air date is the 13th of November, 2016. So at least 5-6 years ago now. So way before our recent hardships here in our world. So we're going to get back to this season 15, episode 6. So here's your 156. There's your season 15, episode 6, which is 156, and God equals 156, right? So let me just make sure you can all see that. Okay, so yeah, God is there, 156. And what did we get? We got a coronavirus 156 in 2020. 666 also equals 156. Triple sixes equals 156. Tribulation, because this is what it's all about. This is why we have this these mandates and this whole worldwide plan thing going on, because we're going into tribulation. Trials and tribulation, the 7 years as mentioned in the Bible. So the stage has been set. 33, so there's your familiar 33, also equals 156. And then we get biblical prophecy, also 156, all in the same cipher, right? In the English ordinal. You're welcome. I will keep doing them as long as you all keep coming and being as great as you all are. This information is going to get out there, and we are going to wake up a mass amount of people on this earth. And Melissa is here, and so is Ruth. So we're going to move on and get into this episode. So, okay, so this is what hopefully True Christian is giving me some warnings about posting this stuff. So yeah, this belongs to Disney. Disney now owns Family Guy, so I don't own the rights to this. But we're gonna watch some clips of this episode and discuss it, and I'll try and talk over it so as to not get the video flagged. So this is the beginning of the episode. So I'm just gonna talk over it just to not give the algorithms any chance to flag it, because we're just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume down on this anyway. So there you go. So they're watching the Rational Geographic. And now look, Meg is being chased by a bat. So the episode begins with a bat. Remember 2020 with the bat in the bowl of soup in China? That video that went all around the world, because that was the cause of the virus. So here we are. Peter's there. The bat's on Stewie in his crib. So here's how this episode begins. Yes, and Mr. Joseph Aquaviva, praying for you. Thank God you found a home, brother. So yeah, we're keeping the prayers for everyone here in the resistance. We're about to go into tribulation. So we're looking at episode 156. So this video here, so let me stop this. I'm going to take you to my Facebook, because I actually made an edit of this this episode. So we saw the bat. That was the only thing I didn't include in the beginning of mine was the bat, but that was a big part of it. So we're on my, yeah, just another coincidence. So we're going to keep talking about it, because what is it? It's not just a cartoon for children or for adolescents. It's some kind of MK Ultra. It's some kind of neurologistic programming. It's some kind of brainwashing. So I have the clip here. So I'll replay this. Let me just put the volume on. As long as you're here, I see Stewie hasn't had his vaccinations yet. Oh, are you hearing that?
I suppose so.
Well, but first, I'm required to have you read this pamphlet about the risks of vaccinations.
Stephanie Whitney Keys is here. Good evening, sister.
Aging so rapidly.
Possible
Side effects of the V, the snake bite.
Wait, and this can't be right. They actually put some of the disease in the shot?
Hey man, how many questions did the lady ask? Like a million?
remember having to read any of this when Chris and Meg had their vaccinations.
Well, that was before internet chat rooms made everybody an expert. It's a better world now.
So you guys all hearing this? Yes, nailed it. MK Ultra, NLP, hypnosis, spell casting. They are pulling all the tricks to get you brainwashed. So now look, anti-V rally.
Bad enough you guys aren't vaccinating Stewie. Now you're trying to convince other people to make the same reckless choice.
I'm also gonna pet a bunch of dogs when I ask him.
Don't do that. We don't like that.
And I'm gonna try and look at their teeth.
Brian, all we want is for parents to have the choice because parents know what's best for their kids.
I hear Sansa finally shows boob in this one.
2016,
You
Stephanie.
realize they're putting your life in danger by not getting you immunized. You could get measles, mumps, rubella, whooping cough. Oh my God, are you serious? Very serious. Even the tiniest germ could make you very ill and left untreated kill you.
Really? I'd expect this kind of thing from the fat man, but not Lois.
Exactly. But these cartoons aren't for kids.
Do you know
So I paused it there because that's the cover photo. Notice the sign. So they're standing in the park. Let me just drink some of my tea. So hopefully let's calm the algorithms. Again, Disney. This is Disney owns Family Guy, so they'll nuke my channel if I show and share too much. So they're at a rally now. So we saw the bat. Peter hit the bat and it was in Stewie's bed. Then they took Stewie to the hospital. Everything turned out fine. The doctor said, "Oh, I noticed he doesn't have his immunizations updated." So he says, "Read the pamphlet of the side effects." It freaked out Lois, the mother. And then, yes, Stephanie, this was released 13th of November, 2016, and it is the 15th season, episode 6. So as you can see, Joseph's sharing the 156s. I already went over some. So yeah, biblical prophecy is 156. God is 156. So she says she doesn't want to give him the jab. And now they've gone to a rally to protest against the jab. So notice Peter has a sign that says, "Just say no." So right now I'm going to show you a t-shirt I'm wearing. Just say no. It's from the real Chris Sky, Canada's #1 activist, human rights activist, and freedom fighter. So I've worked closely with Chris for a number of years, known him for a long time actually, but definitely close in the last couple of years when this all kicked off. So this belongs to Chris. This is his brand, and it was launched last year. So around about this time, a year ago in 2021, right? So Chris, we went to the Queen's Park during the first lockdown, and we knew that the government was tyrannical and was about to pull their ultimate end game and pretty much remove the middle class and have everyone servants to the New World Order. So this is 2016. We never had any outbreaks. We might have had some like scare in the news, which is fake news always, with their H1N1 and SARS, right? But this is way too crazy, and it is way too close to home. You got the bat, you got the side effects, and now you have the rally and the protest with the just say no. So it's just, I had to bring it up because I'm here wearing the just say no. Chris Sky is amazing. He's also got a just say no book. So fighting for all you Americans and Canadians' rights. So this book was released last year also. So yeah, so Peter is here at the park and he's wearing a just say no, which is exactly what this means. Just say no to the mark of the beast. Just say no to the testing and the breaching of privacy, right? So yes, Becca's with that. Just say no. Just as Family Guy was with it. They either predicted the future and knew that when this finally went through, because they are Masonically owned, it's not a cartoon for kids, it's a spell, and that's what I'm showing you. Yes, true Christian. Lately, the media has been saying Chris is doubled thing. Yeah, so Chris, he's in the media. We all are. I could show you a quick. Okay, let's show you. We'll do a quick Google search on the Chris guy, and here you go. Here you go. Just type in Chris guy in Google, and you will see hugs over masks. You might see Prince Elvis Jackson. Yep. You might see some Pomeranian resistance. Actually, I think Prince is in this picture here. There he is. He's in the bottom corner down there. Sorry, can you guys even see this? Okay, let me move me off the screen a bit. So yeah, Chris is there. I've been there along the way. We've been resisting. So yeah, here we are at the park. On the statue, there's all the signs, just as it is in Family Guy there. Actually, in this one, if you look closer, so there you go, and Chris with his "Just Say No." You can see me there with the resistance. So side by side to fight this war. So now let's get back to oh yes, on my Facebook. So yeah, let me just see some of these comments. Yeah, just say hell no. Samuel's with it. So Salvador Sanchez is saying, I live in Fairmont, Nebraska. And the brother Job at Chicken Plant, they make him take the snake, but he has a deadline. I heard that the big company Nike is giving people a deadline for this weekend also, Friday or Saturday. So it's about to get real on this earth. So yeah, thank you, David, for bringing that up. Just like The Simpsons. So yeah, that's why I'm focusing on Family Guy today, because we've all been on the internet. We've all seen the Simpsons memes and how everything that's happened on Earth, whether it's like an oil spill or some kind of anything, it's been in these cartoons. And it's not just The Simpsons. It's also Family Guy. It's Futurama. It's all these Hollywood movies. Anything that's mainstream and has primetime TV coverage is a spell for programming. Excuse me. So Sue's out there in New Zealand saying no. This is a worldwide resistance. The new world order, right? It's not just a new world order for North America or Europe. It's the whole Earth. And we've been discussing the shape of this Earth. So we'll get back into that later on or tomorrow. So yeah. God will bring the judgment. So let's get back into the Family Guy. Again, way too close to home. It's right there in the episode from 6 years ago now, 5-6 years ago. And it's all to do with what's happening now.
Childhood vaccines has tripled in the last generation. And why is that? Because heartless corporations make billions of dollars wasting garbage, poison upon our children.
Yeah, they do frequently mock the Bible. So does Family Guy. There's another episode. Season 7, episode 11. It's the Born Again episode. So,
Are you the lady selling the bullhorn?
No. I'm over here. Damn it. This doesn't seem to be working.
Well, obviously, Lois, you can't just go to a park and list a bunch of boring facts. You gotta spice things up, like I did when I was a lounge singer with uneven lyric density. I'm a medical guy, and I'm here to give you the facts about vax. Fact: vaccinations cause autism, paralysis, and even death. Fact: vaccinate rhymes with masturbate. Would you let a doctor do that to your kid? Fact: I still think Michelle Williams is Carrie Mulligan.
Medical delivery for badass karate doctor.
Ah, yes, those must be the bones and skulls.
Bones and Skulls. Listen.
Bones, the victim was a man.
Wow.
Skull and Bones, but they said Bones and Skulls.
Say no to vaccine.
Just say no. There's the mask.
What the hell is all this? I'm trying to protect myself.
Wow. So they had the mask on there too.
Do you have any idea that germs we routinely track into this house? From now on, I'm
Everyone's on YouTube, J7.
Where'd you get those? Put them on and lick your lips, Stewie.
Oh, there's the red shoes. Have you seen all the politicians and the royalties all wearing their red shoes?
We interrupt this program with breaking news. Childhood vaccination rates in Quahog have dropped to an all-time low.
campaign led by local member Peter Griffin, shown here in the basket of Henry Thomas's bicycle. That can't be real, right?
Oh, I knew one of these had to be my house.
Damn it, Peter, thanks to you, nobody in this town is vaccinating their kids anymore. Do you even realize the harm you've caused?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm making the world a better place. Like when I was the instant.
People of Quahog.
Here we go, martial law.
Until further notice, no one may enter or leave the city.
No one will.
That's the guy who bought the bullhorn in the park.
This is awful. It's all our fault.
And look, Joe's
The ruby slippers, 144. Just say no equals 144. Yes, Joseph, I just was about to bring that up. Alien invasion equals 144.
No, this is my state. Hi, I'm a crossing guard who can walk, so I have jurisdiction over.
Unbelievable.
Must be serious.
So the ruby slippers were there, which equals 144. I didn't get that one, but thank you for that, Joseph. Yeah, there's the food wrap. So this episode covers everything: the quarantine, the martial law, the face mask, the rallying and the protesting in the park. Everything is right on the money. There, look, he's running off now. All the businesses are shut down. You can see damage from looting. Antichrist Barack Obama equals 144. This is all for trial and tribulation and to bring in and usher in the Antichrist, the New Age, the one world religion, one world government. And trust me, the one world religion isn't going to pop up overnight. It's already here. It's the New Age. So watch this. Mark of the Beast is 144. Thank you, Joseph. So watch this. There comes the train. Did you see the number that passed by? No, you didn't? I paused it. Look at the number that was on the train. It's an upside down 322 to add to your skull and bones when Peter said, "That's my bones and skulls," when you got the package. So, unbelievable. So Joseph was talking about 144. There's your just say no equals 144. The Jesuit order equals 144. So you saw that on the train when it went by. So I'm glad we're done with that episode now. Way too much stuff. There's more because Sean Penn shows up, and Sean Penn recently got diagnosed with the virus. So this was absolute spell ridden from start to finish. So they're not predicting anything. They didn't just accidentally get it right. We are being conditioned. So when it happens in real life, and they started it off with the bat, and then it went step by step. So Susie says, I stay blowing her mind. This is what the resistance does. When you think that you've figured it out and you know something, I'm going to come right back and say, look what I got. And it's going to add to everything you already thought was it. This picture just keeps getting bigger, and we keep putting those pieces of the puzzle and completing it and stepping up and graduating to the next phase, right? Predictive programming. So what is it, Duke? Yes, it's predictive programming. They're not wizards or psychics. Maybe some of them, but that's not what this is. It's actual predictive programming. It's neurologistic programming. It's hypnosis, right? It's spell casting. We already talked about this with the Hollywood sign and how all magicians, even Harry Potter, had a wand made with the wood of the holly tree. And that's what these people are in the business of doing, is spell casting. So yeah, Susie's here, Duke is here. Let me bring this back up. So we had the numbers, the 144, it was coded with the 156 and the 144, and then the 322 shows by, and that was twice because Peter said, "Oh, that's my bones and skulls." And then at the end with the train upside down, it was a 322 to confirm skull and bones, your secret societies. So yeah, tags, spells, downloads, that all television tells lies to your vision. And of course, I could admit when I was a kid, I used to watch like Jim Carrey. I used to love Jim Carrey. I started to like take his slogans and his mannerisms, and I go to school and be the class clown, right? And people loved it because I was like, yeah, I'm Jim Carrey. I'm Canadian too. He's Canadian. So, you know, our minds are very impressionable, no matter how smart we think we are. Even myself, like, we have like these ears and they're never closed. So even when we sleep, if you have the TV on and it's got infomercials running, it's going to get into your subconscious mind. Yes, Alina Hart, good evening. And you cannot make this up. And look at that furry little bum behind me. The Pomeranian resistance is here. Get these little babies on screen. My babies, the fur babies. If anyone wants a royal palm from the Pomeranian resistance, Coco's almost at the age, and these two, who knows, nature will take its course. So, and these two are already enough as it is. I can't imagine having 4 or 5 more little princes and little princesses. I'd love it, but geez. So yeah, we are all fans of witches and warlocks. Exactly. I myself practice magic and sorcery, which is why I know about it. Very close with a lot of people that are in that new age movement, as some of you might as well know. So I have a lot of intel, a lot of life experience to really expose what inevitably is going to be the Antichrist one world religion, where everyone will own nothing and they will be happy. And if you look at anyone or know anyone that practices New Age and Buddha and Namaste, they have nothing and they're very content. They talk about living in a box and being closer to Gaia. They've been brainwashed by devils, right? So I'm not going to get into that now. We have a lot of people viewing, as always, beautiful crusaders, people willing to wake up and learn more and find more crusaders in the chats. So again, David Menny's becoming quite the crusader here. He's got his own podcast, just epic. It's brilliant to see that the truth can spread no matter where we are on this earth. Coco, that's dangerous. Sorry, she found a nail file, so I can hear her pulling it around. So yeah, hopefully this video is good. I did want to keep this short because there is a risk of Disney nuking the video, because I don't blame them. I kind of like been exposing how evil they are, so they have every right to nuke it, especially when I'm sharing their stuff. But it's a spell. And I watched it, and there's other episodes. Like I said, there's a Born Again episode in Family Guy, season 7, episode 11, where they fully mock Meg's born again moment and becoming closer to God and how she acts and how they look at her and treat her. This is some sick evil. It's not a cartoon. It's not entertainment. It is absolute war on the heaven. This is what I see now and feel. I don't look at it and laugh and be like, oh, this is so funny. This is so hilarious. I'm going to talk about it with my friends like I used to do when I was a kid, when I used to watch South Park and Ren and Stimpy, right? This is not like that. The closer you get to God, when I watched it, I feel the attack and I'm just like, oh, taking shots. I'm like, this is how our children on this earth, our innocent ones, they watch it because it's a cartoon and it's on primetime TV and it's the most popular thing. So they'll watch it and subliminally get hypnotized by the bashing. It's constant bashing. Like, I can't stop finding these episodes, but like, I'm just trying to show the ones where they dedicate a whole episode to these things. Like today's one was the quarantine stuff and the jab, pretty much Mark of the Beast, Trial and Tribulation, because it was episode 15:6 and 156 equals tribulation. So that was the tribulation episode. And then before that, like a few, like 8 years before, they had the Born Again episode, and they totally just destroyed Christianity, God, Jesus. And we all know about the Simpsons. Simpsons has been doing it since the 80s, right? So we all know Mr. Burns is like the Rockefeller, JD Rockefeller, or whatever those Vanderbilts, or yeah, the the Rothschilds. Yeah, the Mark of the Beast is here. 666 is 156. Zay Johnson, good evening. Yeah, Raging Rivers here. Gloria, I never really watched Family Guy, but my boys did. Yeah, I watched it. It was back early. It was early in the 2000s. It came out. I remember watching it, and I didn't understand. I remember not understanding it in the beginning. I'm like, what is this? Why is the kid talking? Why is the dog talking? And it took me a while to understand the dynamics of this cartoon because it was very like offset, right? And that's how they do it. When I look back and I see how I let them like get into my mind or whatever, so I could supposedly what I thought enjoy their show. No, I was thinking I was enjoying it, but I was allowing them to impressionate my mind with the bashing of our Lord, right? And that's it. It's like knock, knock. And if you let them in, they're going to come in and rearrange everything in your head. That's what that programming means, to program something. They're uploading stuff and deleting stuff and making sure you don't get it. You guys are amazing. The comments just keep you're all fantastic. I seeing so much amazing stuff, especially when you're all communicating with each other and saying hello and sharing all the truths. So yeah, this was a quick one on Family Guy. I'm gonna quickly end this, but like I do have some more stuff. I'm now finally in the mood to talk, but you know I could probably start Genesis maybe, but no, I want to take a break. But you guys are amazing. So yeah, Raging River says look forward to more Flat Earth. I've already got that set up. We're going from Genesis 1:1, and I got some videos to share. Yeah, dude, I totally understand you, man. We should be friends. Yes, Andrew Dominic. Thank you, brother. I didn't know they were witches till one was flying on a broom. I gave thumbs down. LOL. They didn't like me. And we got Yeshua, as my banner says, you guys have to ask Jesus, the Holy Spirit, to take over your life, or the demons have legal authority over your souls. Exactly. That's the war. So they put these cartoons in front of you when you're young and make you choose that over God. And when you choose that, the only message they have to give you is God is bad, God is this, Jesus didn't exist. They just mock. And you just get it. And then when you go out in real life and someone's like, here's the Bible, you'll be like, oh no, instantly, because you've already been programmed to say no to the Bible and to the word of God and to the church because of all the bashing for not just Family Guy. It's The Simpsons, it's Hollywood movies, it's TV shows, it's in the commercials. So it's constant. So I want to thank everyone. I don't want to have to go, but I don't want the video to get banned. I want to keep it short. So if it does get banned, we don't lose too much. And if I do keep going for 2 hours and, so I'd rather cut the live and start a new one. So we could start another one and then talk, right? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do my best and come back in just a moment. So thank you guys for being here.